We'll see what this does out here. Take you guys to my hiding spot. You can follow me all the way back to the back of this field back here. Hopefully the wind doesn't show or pick up too bad. My buddy's ass wanted to come out, so I had to get him outside. He wanted to get out here. He's a good dog, man. I know a lot of you guys love Buddy. He's a good dog. Where's he going? Where's he going? What is he doing? Trying to psych me out. That's who he is. It's freaking. He needs a cape. Me and my son been saying we're gonna put a cape on him. He needs a cape because in his mind he's a superhero. That's Buddy Lucas. He's the best. He's the best. That's Buddy Lucas. Yeah, he'll be all right. Let me flip this around. Yeah, let him do what he's doing. Figured I'd walk back here. It's my hideout. Figured I'd walk back here and check it out and see what's been going on back here. If you go down my timeline and you watch some of my first videos, you'll see I started filming here. This was my first filming location when I first started YouTube. Right back here. Let me flip this back around. This was my first location when I first started YouTube. This was it. A lot of coyotes back here. A lot of coyotes back here in these woods. So if you watch one of those camping videos that I did, there's the hobo stove right there. That's my hobo stove right here. If you guys watch one of the camping videos I did, I use that. There's my chair right there. Oh, Jesus. Let me get in here. I ain't gonna sit in it. Ain't horrible. There's my chair right there. Look at that. Coyote probably drug that. There's a shirt or something right there. Coyote probably drug that back here. Here. Camp security. That's what that is. String that rope up right there and keep it low to the ground. Because when I used to film, I would film from this right here. And I had this open wood line all behind me. And I didn't want the coyotes creeping up on me and sneaking up on me from the woods. So I used to film. If you go watch my very first videos, this is where I was filming at, was right here. I would come back here. Back then I would hang my phone on a gorilla pod. I would hang it right here off this branch. That's what they call a widow maker. They call these widow makers because it's not held on to anything. It's a fallen branch that's gotten caught up in the limbs, and if that thing fell and land on you, then they call them widow makers because it just falls out of the trees, hits you. Here's another one. That's a widow maker right there. You see how that's only attached? Now there's a vine up there, but that's attached though. It's just held on by another limb. It's a widow maker. There's more all in there. Let me show you guys this. So this is a great indication of coyotes. I mean, it's also, wind blowing and whatnot, but they drag trash. So I'm gonna show you guys. Check it out right here. You see that hole? You see that hole right there? Straight in, right there? That's coyote den. That goes right there. So that den, and he's gonna tunnel up through there and go around somewhere else. Make sure that some bitch ain't in there. Oh, there's another one, but he hadn't used that one. He's not using that one. But that right there is a coyote, is a little den. He uses that tunnel. Don't fuck with me, you know, excuse my language. But he's using that tunnel. There's his exit right there. It's coming through here, going around that tree with the roots. I don't want to fall through anything. And look, there's an exit right there. There's one of them. Last thing I want to do is run into him. There. Right there is one of my survival stashes. Right there is one of them. Something's been eating away at it, trying to get inside of it for whatever reason. But right there, see, look how that is. He uses that. See how wide open that is? He uses that damn tunnel. He uses that. There's another one. If you look through that trash, there's a hole over there. Look, right here behind me. There's another one right there. There's another one over there across the hole. There's one of my stashes, this black box right here. Right there. That's one of mine. No buddies. I can keep on pushing off in there, but I'm not gonna mess with them. I don't want no smoke. Jesus. And I'll show you guys this. Come here, buddy. I'll show you guys this. Now, when I come back here, I gotta make sure Buddy's straight too. I don't know if I can pick it up, but they're all out there. Coyote dens. You can't see them too well. There's been a lot of limbs fall. It wasn't this messy last time I was here. But I'm actually on the back side of a plant. There's that building back over there. That's oh, I forgot what plant that is, but they make something in there. They make a packaging products or something, boxes or something in there. But all back in that little gully back there is just coyote dens, just holes all back in there. You guys see how you need to learn your land, ladies and gentlemen, each and every one of you. You need to take time to learn your neighborhoods. You need to learn your land. You need to know where you can and can't hide, where you can and can't go. You never know what'll happen, but you need to know your area. You need to know your immediate area, where you can and can't go to. What's a safe location? Where can I bug out at if I have to? Here, I'm gonna show you a widow maker. Make sure somebody don't fall on me. Right there behind me, you see that thing just hanging? That's a widow maker. But yeah, you most definitely need to learn your land. You need to learn everything about the railroad tracks. How's the trains run? You need to learn all that stuff. Where's these railroad tracks take me? Where will this gully take me? Where will this big old ravine take me? This dried up creek bed, where will it take me? You need to learn that. A lot of people live in towns and you know where every store is, you know where every shopping center is, but you have no idea how to get around that town. You have no idea how to properly maneuver. Go to your local park and walk around. Go to your local park and walk around and learn the area. Where does this park take me? If I go into these woods, where does this little patch of woods take me? Go learn those things for yourself. As for me, I'm definitely trying to figure out which way I want to take this channel, because I mean, everywhere I look, I feel like a lot of the markets are oversaturated, which I know there is no oversaturation of you, but there is. We all want to be unique. We all want to stand out, and I'm battling with that myself. I'm battling with my own form of uniqueness, trying to figure out what it is that I want to do with the channel, because I'm at a space to where I can go almost any direction, and I'm sitting there wondering, which way should I go? For those that don't know, man, I don't share a whole lot, but I've lived a lot of different lives. I've been a wrangler in Colorado. I've been a horse packer. I've traveled the country on Greyhound. I've rode the Greyhound bus around the country 3 times. I remember one time they left me out in New Mexico, you know, in the middle of the night. Like, I remember one time a guy was trying to get me to carry his drugs across the freaking, not the border, but was trying to get me to carry a backpack of drugs across the border patrol. It was border patrol, but he was trying to. It was at the bus station. He was trying to get me to go through security carrying his backpack. Guys, I've lived and been all around. And I'm sitting there wondering, do I need to tap into some of that? Do I need to show some of that? Maybe I need to get back to traveling and getting out there and meeting people and meeting the world. I did a major stint with the homeless. I sat down and I lived a few days with the homeless for a while. I found some good people, quality people. And I sat there and I lived with them for a while. This was before I'm not an internet guy. I was not online. So I'm wondering, man, do I need to go back to that? Do I need to go ahead and pull out my backpack and get back to it? Do I need to get back out in the world and show what's going on from a real street level point of view? Cash Heavy, I know a lot of you guys love Cash Heavy. Cash Heavy was literally how I survived homelessness and child support. I'm still on child support, but Cash Heavy was how I survived homelessness and child support. It was a method I came up with, and really it's nothing new. It is new to the younger kids, but most likely that's why a lot of older people are attracted to what I say, because they know what I'm saying is the truth. For you younger guys and girls out there, you've been lied to about money and what money is. Money is for transactional purposes only. That's it. It is in between you buying a good or service. That's it. You don't need to really store it, but the bigger the transaction, the more money you're gonna need. Come on, buddy. The bigger the transaction, the more money you're gonna need. You wanna start playing the real estate game? Everything's a game, guys. You just gotta figure out what game is it, what game do you wanna play? And learn the rules to it. Everything's a game. Real estate is a game. Business is a game. Stocks are a game. Everything's a game. All you need to do is figure out what game you wanna play for a long period of time and learn the rules. And do not bring your head back up until you've learned everything about it. That's all it is. Everything is a game. Well, now I've found myself in a space, because online creation, social media, this is the way the world's going. It is a game that I never really thought about playing. And I'm fairly new to it. I am very new to it, and I'm very amateur and premature. Everything. I'm still wet behind the ears, however you want to look at it. And I have an opportunity it's like, man, which way do I want to go? Do I want to keep running with a cash heavy type of segment and mindset, because that is my mindset. But then I look at this like I have an opportunity to grow as a business, as an individual, and really capitalize on not just my mindset and cash heavy, but also off this content creation and the things that I know how to do, because I do possess a very unique set of skills that a lot of men and women don't possess anymore. A lot of people do not possess, horsemanship, the traveling, the bushcraft, the camping. A lot of people don't have all of that anymore, and I do. So it's put me in a place to wonder, which way do I want to go? I really don't want to have to create multiple channels. I always wanted my channel to be a reflection of me. So it's very difficult. I feel like I'm in I don't want to say a touchy situation, but I'm really trying to figure out which way to go. Do I want to go? Listen, there was a period of my life to where I really thought about becoming like a freelance reporter, to where I went to war zones and combat zones. When I got out of the Army, I was so used to, the Iraq, Afghanistan kind of lifestyle, that I was thinking that, hey man, maybe I can go be a reporter over there, be a combat reporter. I thought about doing that because I don't mind writing. I don't mind things like that and now what I'm getting at is I have the opportunity to do that if that's what I want to do. Not saying that I want to, I'm just saying I have that opportunity. If I want to go and I want to be some form of online reporter, and I want to go and freelance, and I want to go to Ukraine, to the front lines, I have that opportunity to go do that right here, right now, in real time with you. And so I'm really trying to decide who I am. Who am I? Because it's a very confusing conversation that I'm having with myself as far as who am I? Who do I want to be? What do I want to run with for the next, because this is, like I tell you guys all the time, social media is still a baby. And it's like, man, who do I want to wake up and be 50, 60 years old, 20, 30 more years? Who do I want to wake up and be? I used to think I had it figured out. I used to think I knew that guy and who he was. But now that I've been given this opportunity, it makes me wonder if I need to shift, if I need to pivot. These are things that I talk to you guys about, and right now I'm just expressing myself with you. I'm just expressing myself to the community. It makes me wonder, do I need to shift? Do I need to pivot? Because I could easily go, and I have no problem going back and tapping into the homeless community and talking to some of those people and creating those types of segments. I have no problem camping in the woods and running with some bushcraft because I enjoy doing it. I have no problem doing any of that stuff. So it just makes me wonder which direction I want to go and how far I want to go. Or maybe I just do me. Maybe I just continue on and just do me and show you guys just who I am and the things I've done, because the stories that I have told, they're the truth. They're the truth. I did live a period of my life in a canvas tent with a wood burning stove in the middle of nowhere with no internet connection, taking care of 15 horses. I did do that. All the little things, man. There's some stories I haven't told. I haven't shared everything, but being online and starting to become a public figure, it's different. It's 100% different. That's a fact. It is different because people want to know. People want to know who you are, what you're about, what you do. It's different. And I do enjoy it. I don't mind it. The negativity, the comments, I don't care about none of that shit. I'm being honest with you guys. Anybody that watched any of those videos and has made it that far or made it this far on this video, that's just a tactic. That's all it is. Like I said before, the other night in the live, you got to stir the shit pot. It's just a tactic. You got to stir the shit pot. So definitely something I've got to figure out, and I got to figure it out fast and figure it out for myself, because I'm not going to lie when I tell you guys that YouTube doesn't pay me anything at this moment, but I know there's potential there for it to pay. I know there's potential there for me to make money off of this. I know, because I mean, man, I've talked to guys that are bringing in $250,000 and $500,000 a year off of YouTube alone. But it's all about you and who you are and how serious you're going to take it. And I'm sitting there wondering, like, hey man, if this is my opportunity to make $500,000 a year, then I'm going to have to take it. If I need to shift and pivot, then that's what I'm going to have to do. But yeah, if you made it this far, that was just a tactic. You got to stir the shit pot. That's all it was. I don't really worry about haters in the comment section. Haters, they're not doing nothing. They're not doing anything. That just is what it is. NPCs, mouth breathers, non-playable characters, goober smoochers. So other than that, man, I appreciate you guys letting me to vent to you. I appreciate you guys checking out the hideout, going back there, because I get back there from time to time, but I haven't dug into it like that. So it was pretty fun to go back there and really look around like we did. Definitely a lot to think about, guys. But hey, thank you, as always, for all the likes, shares, comments, and support. You guys already know I really do appreciate it. Thank each and every one of you. Take care.